And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Your Los Angeles Dodgers.
So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Landon Knack.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
That one missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Starling Marte. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ball popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Ball one. Juan Soto at the plate and takes high there. Fought off foul. No outs, runners at first and second. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
Nimmo, the runner at third. Marte over at second. Soto at first with no outs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's out to center field. Pages under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 1. Bottom of the first, and now the DH, Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stick.
Catches, stumbles, hangs on. Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
The shortstop.
In the 6th spot for them in this one, Tommy Edman.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Out to center. Taylor ranging after it. Nabs it. 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball. And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaching for it and brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Brett Baty. Knack back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Pages sizes this one up. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hernandez puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And that's outside. And that one missing low. 2 outs, base is empty. That one outside.
That's a ball.
3-1. Slice to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good
Brandon
count. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nasty pitch right there. Strike one. Next offering is foul back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Got him looking. And that'll do it. So one hit. Bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Peterson ready to fire now.
Hey, shoot.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one hammered. That's back there. The one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
On the ground right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hernandez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
He goes down looking.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back.
The
All
first
you're looking
baseman,
for on
Keith
offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tied
Hernandez.
ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. A strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a ground ball. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in L.A., on to the third inning. Starling Marte up to hit. Ball one there. Marte in his 12th season, 36 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one fouled off. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. And a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two. And that one upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Juan Soto now. And ball one to the right fielder.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Pages gets under it. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso struck out swinging his first time. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
That one
2 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
McNeil batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. That missed inside.
That's inside.
2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, foul off first. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. That's too low, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Hard hit left side. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him instead of.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Into second, and he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Mookie digs in here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball has gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base, pretty much.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay.
And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. May getting cranked up as well. To third. A dive. He's got it. Throw to first. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time. Max Muncy coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Fly to center his first time.
Muncy.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hernandez makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here comes the skipper. Here's the now on the bump, number 78.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That clips a corner. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez doubled his first time. And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Lifted in the air out to left. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was
Now
ready
batting,
for it.
the
Just
second
kept his
baseman,
hands
Tommy
in and turned on the pitch. Quick
Edman.
bat through the zone.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A little bit high. Ball 1.
1-0.
Pages, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that drops in for a strike. And now 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, Baden throws across the diamond, and they get Edman for the out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Hard hit right side. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Dribbled up the third baseline. And foul ball.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And now it's Juan Soto. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And he'll pull into second safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he
Now
could
batting,
handle.
the
Solid
first
swing from
baseman,
start to end. On time with
Alonso.
everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Pete Alonso. He is struck out and he is walked. And the first offering is not close.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning.
Swung on, belted. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
McNeil lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next offering upstairs.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Edman slings to first, and the inning is over. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now 3-0.
It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Kike Hernandez. That one's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there for strike one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Snags it for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Max Muncy. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The Mets leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2.
That's a ball.
And a good eye there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And that's fouled off. Taylor goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. And now it's even up. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 1 down. And the batter now Brett Beatty. 0 for 2 in this one.
Beatty.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Short hop liner, handled it short. On to Hernandez. Awesome play there.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul straight back. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is... Well, we go bottom 6. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Peterson back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Betts.
Look at me. He's swerving. I feel so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose. I make decisions. I be on top of
Here comes the skipper out of the...
Pitching for New York, number 38, Tyler McGill.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one drilled left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
That's a ball.
Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Soto gets under it, and that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. They trail.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Shohei Ohtani.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pages makes the grab, 1 away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Starling Marte. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That is upstairs for ball 1. Soto off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. First offering, and it just misses. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Edman stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The Dodgers down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that's outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 4-0. We're at the top of the 8th. Jeff McNeil stands in. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Right side. Hernandez on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And
Two
another
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
Next offering
ball
upstairs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it hits the fence. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One down, runner at third. Brett Baty, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. The next offering misses. And that's ball two.
2 balls,
One
no
away
strikes.
with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Foul ball there. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two to count.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And now 2-2. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Chop to third. Muncy in plenty of time to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Michael Conforto will climb in. New arm out of the bullpen, Reed Garrett.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Freddie Freeman. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
2 outs, and it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 now. Up the middle, McNeil. To first, inning over. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 4-0.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dustin May. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Now a screamer into the outfield. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Ludus looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trevino, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
May delivers. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Muncy sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Starling Marte. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Juan Soto. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Inside, just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And a ball evens the count. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Out to short, Lindor. To first, and he beats it.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And next for LA, Andy Pages. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Diaz, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Lindor. And there are 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed. Next offering is fouled back.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. That misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Line drive, base hit. Hernandez coming home. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Shine so bright, she's